TV3 is at Spartan Bowl for its Game of the Week. South Dearborn meets Connersville in high school boys basketball. The Knights and the Spartans. It's the Game of the Week on TV3. From Spartan Bowl, welcome tonight to Eastern Indiana's athletic conference game between the South Dearborn Knights and the Connersville Spartans. We thank you for joining TV3 for this boys high school basketball game. With Ron Wiley, this is Fran Schomel. The Spartans hope for win number 5 this evening. And the visiting South Dearborn team goes for victory number 4. Ron, a very important conference game for the Spartans, who are the defending champions, winning 7 games and losing none in conference play last year.
Yeah, they're on an incredible win streak right now at EIAC conference, and they are the kingpins of the conference. They want to continue to hold on to the crown tonight against South Dearborn.
Here are the comments of Spartan head coach Kerry Brown about tonight's visitors to Spartan Bowl. Kerry, both these teams are averaging around 52 points a game offense. What are your thoughts with this South Dearborn crew moving in here tonight?
Well, they're a scary bunch. Coach is doing a good job. They're buying into his system. He's going to end up being in the Hall of Fame at some point in time. He's won 400 or 500 games. They've got good guard play. Number 12, the Brindley kid, shoots balls as well as anybody that we play. We'll have to do a good job making sure we know where he's at. And then the Tedesco boys, they're very crafty. They're aggressive with the ball, getting it into the lane, and if they don't get the score or get fouled, they're setting things up for their teammates, or you're having to rotate and help on them, and then they're getting some offensive rebounds. So I think the guard play is the strength of their team, but they play really hard as a unit.
Okay, what will you play? What type of play are you going to use against them?
Well, I mean, we'll run our normal defense, and we tweak it sometimes from time to time. We will just always know, if you're seeing number 12 making shots, you'll know that we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing.
Okay.
And if you see 3 and 22 getting into the lane, you'll know that our defense isn't doing what we've practiced and what we will go over again in the locker room with our scouting report before we come in here and play tonight. So those are the things that we want to take away. And then I think they're a physical team, so we'll need to rebound as well. But if you see those things going on, then you know we're not doing a good job with our assignments.
It's been a short week for you, playing during the week here at Spartan Bowl. How does that affect the team?
Well, instead of doing some things earlier in the week, what we would normally do fundamentally, we just went straight to our game preparation on Monday. Okay. Normally we would, have Wednesday and Thursday as our game prep for Friday, Saturday, and Monday and Tuesday are devoted normally to fundamentals and going back and doing something that we had done poorly the last game. But like Monday would be a defensive night, Tuesday would be an offensive night, and then we would do scouting report stuff on Wednesday and Thursday, getting ready for Friday and Saturday. So we just skipped the fundamentals and went straight to the scouting report stuff.
What have you been doing to increase the offense?
I think it's just time. Our defense is ahead of our offense right now. I think, ideally what we want to do is end up getting 3 guys in double figures. And I just think we're a new group. We've got 2 new starters in there. Foul troubles has plagued us a little bit. We've had 2 guys that have gone off and had really good games and had the hot hand. But ideally what I would like to see us do is end up with 3 guys in double figures every game and have better balance, because Grant had 27 the first game and Garrett had 24 the second game.
Yes.
We win both of those games, but I think we'll be a better team and we'll win some ball games if we have more balance. So that's my whole thing, is just getting everybody playing their best on the same night, and obviously that's a lot easier said than done.
Mike Brown is their coach. You see any relation?
Mike Brown is my relation.
Is he?
My brother, but it's a different Mike Brown.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I didn't know Coach Brown. I was familiar with him, but until last year I'd never met him. Knew about him. He'd been down at Paoli in Crawford County and had a lot of success in those programs.
As you mentioned, he's won 466 ball games. This is his 30th year.
I've been doing it a long time. I've been doing it 30 or 31, but he's been at the varsity level, I think, all those years. And, I spent my first 15 years as an assistant coach moving up through the system back in the old days. That's how you did it. You went from middle school to freshman to JV to varsity. And so I think this might be my 31st year or something like that. Yeah, we're both old timers.
Coach, thanks for your time and best of luck tonight. Get a win.
Thank you. We'll see you afterwards.
Okay. Spartan head coach Kerry Brown talking about tonight's South Dearborn team. Ron, give us the lineups, and as you do, we're going to show the roster of these teams to the folks watching us here on TV3.
Yes, for the South Dearborn Knights, they are led by the Tedesco brothers. John at a 5'10 junior, he's number 3. His brother, actually he's not starting, so I apologize for that. Hunter Bradley's a 5'10 senior, he's number 12. Seth Couch is a 6-foot senior, number 32. Justin Jones is a 6'2 senior, number 33, and Tyler Moorhead is a 6-foot junior, number 34 for the South Dearborn Knights. For the Connersville Spartans, they are led by 6-foot junior guard Garrett Silcott. He's number 12. Noah Belt's a 6-foot sophomore, number 30. Grant Smith is a 6'6 senior. He is number 40 at one of the forward positions. Dalton Huffman is a 6'3 senior. He's number 50 at the other forward position. And rounding out the lineup for the Connersville Spartans is Bo Isaacs. He's a 6'4 senior, number 52.
Okay, Ron, thanks. South Dearborn, the high school is located at Aurora, has an average of 51.8 points a game on offense, and the defensive average is 48.6. Their wins over Rising Sun, Jacksonville, and Franklin County. Their 2 losses were to Greensburg and to Madison. They are 1-1 in the conference. The Spartans 4 wins over Union County, Rushville, Shelbyville, and Pendleton Heights. The Spartans' average is 52 points a game on offense. Defensive average is 35 points. The Spartans lead the conference along with Greensburg, each with 1 conference win. The officials for tonight's game are from Franklin, Scott Wagner and John Ripberger, and from Indianapolis, Scott Wilson. You are watching Spartan basketball on TV3. It's the game of the week, and we're just minutes away from the tip-off. South Dearborn and Connersville at Spartan Bowl.
And now let's meet your Connersville Spartans. Wearing number 5, Hunter Solombarber. Number 12, Dalton Lee. Number 23, Wes Smith. Number 31, Braxton Remley. Number 55, Gavin Wick. Starting lineup. At forward, 6'4 senior, number
Okay, it's tip-off time here for tonight's game, a conference game again between South Dearborn and the Spartans. We had Spartan Bowl, and happy to have is joining us here on TV3. Ron, should be an exciting ball game.
Yeah, it should be an exciting ball game. You know, on paper, definitely we are without question the favorites.
Right.
But again, you got to play to your ability, not get down to their ability. We had that issue last year where we would play teams that on paper we should have blown out, where we had some issues of keeping our energy level up. We need to keep it up the entire time. These boys want to go farther than they did last year, and that was pretty far.
South Dearborn in their traveling grays, and the Spartans, of course, in their home whites. And we are set for the tip. To the center circle for the South Dearborn team will be Seth Couch, a 6'8" senior. And the Spartans control the tip. Grant Smith tips for Connersville into backcourt to Garrett Silcott. And the Spartans will have the first shot of the ball game. Noah Belt is pulled out along with Smith.
Oh, immediate foul.
And a foul called, a pushing foul, I believe, on a South Dearborn boy.
It's going to be on John Tedesco as he, a little bit too overguarded on Grant as Grant, immediately picked up that foul. Tried to get inside very early.
It's a non-shooting foul. Ball is kind of a sloppy inbound pass run.
Yeah, I mean, the Spartans just weren't set on that. Again, no worry from the boys on that. So, again, just chalk it up and move forward and play this sticky defense that's won us so many games. Yeah, put it behind you right away.
So the Spartans do not get the first shot of the ball game as South Dearborn moves into front court. Number 12 is Hunter Brindley. That's the guy that Connersville's coach Kerry Brown was talking about. He said if he's scoring a lot, we aren't doing our job. So he'll be the guy we want to watch, number 12.
Yeah, if anybody's scoring a lot on this defense, they're definitely not doing their job. Again, nice defense so far. I mean, they've had the ball for a good while now and haven't been able to really get inside. They're just playing around as Grant disrupts it right there. Again, we had that a lot this year too, Fran, where passes have been deflected. I mean, we've just been playing defensive beautifully.
If we see this kind of offense from South Dearborn, this could be a very low-scoring ball game.
All right. Well,
they're just passing around and eating the clock. And here's a shot from out. It's missed. Rebounding Smith up court, leading the pack, going through a couple of players and lays it up and in.
Yeah, you talk about going through a lot of players right there. I mean, Grant just kind of coasted through there, and he, again, there was really no defense there from South Dearborn, and that's beautiful, but they're going to get Grant on that one.
Yeah, he was playing defense, and the shooter was heading around. He was trying to bat the ball away and caught him on the arm.
Yeah, it was, it was nice block, but again, you can't have that lower body touch any part of the body of the shooter. And
this is Brindley.
Oh, no, they gave it on Noah. I would have for sure they got Grant
I thought so, too.
Yeah, but they gave Noah on that.
Free throw is good.
Yeah, I don't know how Noah got caught on that, but
I didn't see him in there.
I didn't see him either. I just saw Grant from behind. It looked like he may have got him from the lower body, but no argument from Noah on that.
Second free throw drops off. Spartans with the lead of one and the ball. Huffman and Smith team up to grab the rebound for CHS. Here's Silcott.
Good in that first offensive series, the Spartans weren't able to really do anything. Let's see what they can do right now to see if it looks like they're trying to get inside.
Smith has the ball, gives to Isaacs. He shoots, misses his first shot of the ball game. Rebounding goes to South Dearborn. Number 34 grabbed the ball. That's Tyler Moorhead. He's a junior at 6 feet at South Dearborn High. There's a shot in and out by a South Dearborn boy along the baseline.
If we're going to take these three-point shots, we need to get inside because we have the height. We should have the glass.
Here's Silcott.
That's
way
not a
too
good
long,
shot at all.
And Smith, or Isaacs, grabs a rebound for Connersville. Back out to Silcott. There's number 40 firing from out. Smith missing. Rebounding goes to South Dearborn.
Now Connersville so far just don't look like we're set at all offensively.
Connersville, their man-to-man defense. Number 32, Seth Couch, senior, 6-footer at South Dearborn.
Yeah, it looks like they only have a couple of 6-foot and over guys South Dearborn, but again, don't let that just, you know.
Has some taller fellows on the bench,
Yeah, they
but
got some
as far as
nobody on the
starters
floor.
are concerned, you're right. They're hovering around 6 feet and under.
Yeah, you know, again, it's going to be hard for them to get inside. It looks like anybody. I mean, this defense is so good, it's hard for anybody to get inside. But when you're at a height disadvantage, you know, this is the pace that they want. This is not the pace we want, although we're pretty content with it.
You're right. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, we have the lead by a point.
Yeah,
so.
we win 2-1, we win. So, you know, we may put everybody to sleep in here. Yeah, I thought that was Tedesco was going to come out on that.
I thought he was
Grant.
too, but
yeah.
he backed off after he started toward the basket.
Well, he realized Grant's about a foot taller than him, so he wanted to come out.
He said, I don't want any part of this.
Yeah.
Here he's on Silcott.
Yeah, I mean, there's nobody under the basket at all. I mean, this is. Yeah, he tries to go back outside. You can't get inside within 10 feet.
That was 32. Seth Couch started to drive in and came back out.
You know, you can say one thing about South Dearborn is that they just know how to control the ball.
Good ball handling. Excellent.
Yeah. But as the faithful, you know, starts hearing some clappings, people just aren't happy at all. They're ready for some action here. And, you know.
Well, South Dearborn's averaging just under 52 points a game.
Well, that's unbelievable.
From what we're seeing here in the opening quarter.
They may not get 5. We may not either, but hey, we're winning 2-1, so it doesn't matter. Again, this is what they have to do. Our defense is so good. This is a testament to our defense. This is what's making them hold the ball for almost 2.5 minutes. I mean, this defense is very, very good, and I'm quite positive they haven't played a defense this good at all.
They're not putting any pressure on the defense.
No, not at all. And there we go.
There's a steal. Noah Bell gets one, and the Spartan fans come alive.
Yeah, Noah's smiling. He's loving it.
Move the ball to the front court. Silcott, the ball handler.
Yeah, that's got to be deflating to South Dearborn, and that's Noah shoot a 40-footer.
There
you go. There you go, right there. Again, Noah gets the steal, gets the drive, and gets that 35-foot shot, man. That guy, I tell you what,
that was a pretty shot.
Yeah.
Nothing but net.
Yeah, that was a beautiful shot. Way to get the, you know, that had to deflate South Dearborn right there. Have the ball for, you know, 2.5 minutes, and then Noah steals it and then sinks that 3.
Okay, so South Dearborn goes into their passing a game again.
Yeah, well, there's nothing else they can do.
Yeah,
oh, that was true. That was it. Yeah.
Grant Smith steals the ball from
what a
the
dribble.
ball handler.
He's going all the way.
Through players, lays it up and in. A timeout taken by South Dearborn, and
Beautiful.
Mike Brown says, I've seen enough of this right now.
Yeah, he's not liking that at all.
Going to do something about it there.
Well, that was just a beautiful display of defense right there. If you want to learn how to play defense, you watch these kids, and they will show you how to play defense. And that was beautiful. We're getting a steal from Noah, going down there, draining a 3, and just the absolute robbery there from Grant Smith against their guy. And he just went from basket to basket. Unbelievable.
Braxton Reveley will come in for Connorsville, a 5A junior, number 31, and going to the bench for a couple of minutes probably, Garrett Silcott.
Yeah, I tell you what, Reveley is a defensive stalwart too.
In the Spartans' last game, we saw how well he can play.
Yeah, you know, he may not score that many points, but boy, he puts pressure, and he plays guys at 6, 7, 8 inches taller.
That's
than
right.
He is.
We saw him take on some Pendleton Heights players that towered over him.
Yeah, and he doesn't back away from anybody.
South Dearborn with the ball, down by 6 points in the early going.
You know, it's hard to believe that they had that ball for that long, and they only have 1 point.
We're under 2 minutes now to play in quarter number 1 tonight.
You know, it just looks like South Dearborn with this defense, they're playing very, very tentative. Oh, I thought he walked.
That looked like it, didn't it?
Wow, that's a first
number
inside
33 turnaround jumper, and it's missed by Justin Jones, and the Spartans rebound once again.
You know, again, you're going to hear that a lot tonight. Ooh, I thought Grant was fouled.
Smith passes cross court to Noah Belt, back to Smith. Fall away jumper is missed from 3-point land. A fight for the rebound, and Won by South Dearborn.
You know, that was a great play there from Bo. It just didn't go in. South Dearborn has, I think that was their first rebound. I mean, we have just controlled the glass tonight. Their first defensive rebound, at least.
Here come the Knights. Number 3, ball handler, at point guard, John Tedesco. Oh, shot put up and in by Jones, wasn't it? 33.
Yeah, it was Justin Jones right there. Yeah, one of the rare times they got inside. And, you know, that was a contested shot. He was able to get glass on that, as the Spartans definitely going to hold for the last shot.
Smith with the ball for Connersville, over to Reveille. Got the belt. Final seconds of the first 8 minutes here tonight.
Yeah, as Reveille's looking for a play. Got plenty of time. Definitely going to take this last shot. They better start going. It's 10 seconds. Here we go. I think they started just a little bit too late.
I don't think they can get a shot off.
No. Yeah, he walked. Yeah, just started way too late on that. Just looked like nobody knew exactly what they were wanting to do. And, you know, that play should have went probably 5 seconds earlier.
Some lineup changes. Ron, do you have a number 50? I don't have a 50 for.
I don't have 50 either.
South Dearborn.
Well, he shouldn't be playing then.
The tall guy, but I don't know who he is.
We'll find out here in a second. I'll go ahead and get with Terry and find out who number 50 is.
Okay, that's the end of the first quarter here tonight, and it shows the Spartans out in front of South Dearborn by a 7-3 score. 7 Spartans, South Dearborn's Knights 3 at the end of 1. In tonight's first ball game, JV victory. The junior Spartans of Connersville High School are now 5-0. They've won all 5 games they've played so far. The final score was 38-24. They had a halftime lead of 18-9 over the JV team from South Dearborn.
Yeah, they're playing very, very well. You know, come on out and watch those guys. They're the future. Maybe get some spots this year. Again, played very, very good. The JV, of course, the varsity playing excellent as well.
Second quarter about to get underway at Spartan Bowl tonight. Again, a conference game.
It's all the important game. You know, every conference game you have, you definitely want to walk out with a victory. Spartans, again, the kings of the EIAC over the last few years. We want to hold on to that. Greensburg was for a while. Now it's our turn.
Silcock comes back in the ball game, and Hunter Sullenberger makes his first appearance of tonight's game. He's a senior at 6'3" for Connersville.
Hunter Sullenberger, he, you know, is an outside threat. Good defender as well. He's somebody that does a lot away from the ball that doesn't get in the stat sheet.
South Dearborn puts the ball in play as we begin the second 8 minutes of tonight's game. Chris Moeller is number 10. He's in the ball game off the bench.
You know, South Dearborn to get down 4, they're going to have to, you know, get a lot more aggressive offensively. But against this defense, that's easier said than done.
Absolutely. I mean, those Spartans at man-to-man defense, man, it was a shot too long, and it's into the hands of Bo Isaacs for Connersville on the rebound. Bo drives down, feeds off to Sullenberger. He'll try a corner shot, missed. Isaacs grabs the rebound. It's fouled as he tries a shot. He'll be at the line for a couple of free throws.
I meant good rebound from Bo. Bo's the one who dished it out over to Sullenberger, and then he went under the glass to get the rebound. That's exactly what you want to do when you're dishing it out. Get inside to get that rebound, and Bo did it. He positions himself just right to get that foul.
Foul call on Moorhead, his first, team's second. Isaacs drops his first free throw in. Second one is also good.
I tell you, Bo and Bo's automatic at the line.
Going into tonight's game, he made 5 of 6 free throws. Now he's 7 of 8. 9 Connersville, 3 South Dearborn. Knights have the ball in backcourt. A little bit of full court pressure put on by Connersville, but Tedesco brings it across the timeline in time.
I was going to say, that full court pressing, and with the defense that we have, that's unbelievable.
The Knights really having a problem getting any shot away.
Well, I mean, the team other than number 50, who's taller than Grant, so he's 6'7". Everyone else is right around the 6 foot mark.
Yes. Yeah, they don't have much height.
So it's it's hard for them to get inside. Ooh. Again, what sticky defense? There's a little lane.
Here's number 3 driving down, trying for a layup. Missing was Tedesco. Rebound is brought off by Connorsville. Whistle stops play.
Yeah, they're going Tedesco on that. That was clear over guarding on. That was a hard watch at it. I mean, they just kind of collided right in there.
Dalton Lee comes in for Connors, the number 22. Sullenberger goes to the bench.
Dalton's one of those players, again, Cary has a lot of guys who do a lot of things away from the ball, and they do it very, very good. Dalton's one of them as well. He's one that can really position himself under the glass. You'll see him get a lot of boards.
Spartans bring the ball up court.
There we go. No, that's not good.
There's an alley-oop that doesn't work.
Well, against this team, I mean, it's like they're playing kids that are 5-6 inches smaller than them, other than number 50, who's 6'7".
They'll work to Smith along the baseline, and Grant missed the shot. South Dearborn, they're trying to break this Spartans defense, but not much luck.
No, not at all. And no plays seem to be working. It seems like they try to get a play going, and it just evaporates, within a couple of dribbles. I mean, just totally disorganized.
Number 22 is the ball handler. Is Charlie Tedesco. That's his brother is John, number 3.
It just seems like, again, it's a 6-point lead for the Spartans. We got 5 minutes to go here in the quarter of the half, and South Dearborn just doesn't look like. I mean, they're trying to get inside, but not aggressive enough if they want to overcome this lead. I mean, you can't hold the ball this long when you're down 6.
A total of 12 points have been scored in this ball game, and we're in halfway through the second quarter.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have these type of games whenever you are this good defensively. You're going to have these type of games. I mean, offensively, we haven't played great either. But again, our defense is what making is why we're winning by 6.
South Dearborn trying to get a shot away. There's one too long, and Smith grabs a rebound for Connorsville. Feeds Belt, leads the pack up court on a fast break. He's fouled as he heads for the basket.
Yeah, Belt right there. He's solid all the way. As you see it, he knows he's going to get some contact. And
it's on number 10, Chris Moeller. Team's 4th, his 1st. At the line for a couple of free throws is Noah Belt. Noah, sophomore at 6 feet. Lineup changes. Connorsville's Wes Smith will come in for Bo Isaacs. There's a free throw coming up for Belt. That's the Spartans' 10th point of this ball game. 4 for Belt. Now over guarding by Silcott. Garrett his 1st, team's 2nd.
Surprisingly, they only have 2 fouls again with, how long South Dearborn's had the ball. I mean, we just, been playing very, very clean, very, very, perfect defense.
Wes Smith is in the game for Connorsville, so we have Wes Smith and Grant Smith right now for the Spartans in the lineup.
Nice.
Here's a loose basketball whistle.
Yeah, I don't know who they're going to call. They may call Dalton on that. I can't quite tell from where we were at. But they may have called Garrett. Yep, Garrett. That's his 2nd.
second foul, team's third. Garrett will come out. Isaacs comes back in for Connersville.
Yeah, I couldn't quite tell when they called the whistle. I didn't know if it was when Dalton went to grab it or not, but definitely don't want to get Garrett in foul trouble.
South Dearborn ball.
Yeah, South Dearborn has, some bigger guys in now. You kind of think maybe they want to try to get inside, but again, they're playing so far out. They start, 35 feet away from the basket.
They just can't penetrate the defense
not at
and
all.
get in. And they try a long shot, and they're usually away from the basket. I mean,
and they're not good shots.
no.
They've only had maybe one or two that have been good shots, but I mean, the Spartan. I mean, South Dearborn's got to feel like there's 8, 9 guys for the Spartans out there. Oh, that was a nice.
Oh, nice play, but couldn't score on the scoring end. That was Justin Jones. Up court Spartans after grabbing the rebound, but they lose control of the ball. And a timeout's going to be taken by South Dearborn. It's a short timeout.
Yeah, we've had a lot of plays like that. It's again, those plays are in practice right now. Be fundamental and make a good pass. We should be up by 7, or we should be up by more than 7.
Yes.
But we've had some plays that just didn't work right offensively. We can't develop bad habits because we're playing a team that can't score on us. Offensively, we got to keep gelling, we got to keep motor, and we got to keep moving. Again, our defense is playing great. We should be up by more than that. No crazy plays. Just go and do your thing, and let's walk out of here with a blowout.
Timeout's over. We're ready for the last 2 minutes and 50 seconds of the first half. South Dearborn ball. Triggering it in will be Charlie Tedesco. Line up for the Spartans: Lee, Isaacs, Belt, Huffman, and Grant Smith.
Oh, nice from Dalton.
A nice steal by the Spartans as they tried to.
Oh, yeah, they were called Grant on that. Yeah, he elbowed. Grant's not liking it. Tedesco was all over Grant. You see right here, but Grant kind of pushed off a little bit. And that's where they got the foul.
Both teams have 4 fouls.
They are playing kind of aggressive on the defensive side.
Got a 2-3 offense for the South Dearborn team. They've tried several different formations, but nothing's worked, Ron.
No, nothing has worked at all. As they're trying to get inside, but Dalton's battling number 33, Justin Jones, and
Here's number
nice
12 trying a shot, deflected by Smith.
Ooh.
And evidently touched last by a South Dearborn boy. It'll be Connersville basketball.
Yeah, what a great play from Grant right there. Yeah.
He leaps high to bat the ball away.
Yeah, fooled our camera guy there, thought it was going to get in there, but he was stepped out of bounds when he went to throw it at Grant.
Spartans in control under a couple of minutes to play and in the first half of tonight's game. Here's Isaacs taking a pass, trying a turnaround shot. He's bumped, and he'll be at the line for a couple of free throws.
Yes, he sure will. That was great against, again, Bo got inside instead of dishing it out. He went straight up without hesitation and got the foul.
Foul called on number 33, Justin Jones. Free throw is perfect by Isaacs.
Boy, that looks good. That's beautiful when you hit nothing but the net. May hit a little bit of the back rim, but that's all right. Beautiful.
The second one drops through. The Spartans have 12 points. Bo Isaacs has 4 of them. Here come the Knights. Lee is on John Tedesco.
Boy, Tedesco, he's being ran all over the place from Dalton Lee. Dalton Lee's an energizer bunny.
The officials were calling the ball knocked away. A definitely loss on.
I thought it may have went off one of our guys. I thought it went off Dalton's head.
I did too, but they give the ball to Connersville, and the Spartans will put it in the front court.
Man, I thought Grant was going for it from out there. Another
foul is called
Wow.
as they work the ball into Isaacs. He's in the free throw circle.
Yeah, and I'm not sure who they're going to call on that. I think they're going to call on Tedesco. Yep, that's his third.
John Tedesco, their point guard, starting guard. A non-shooting foul.
Glad we got that replay because from my angle, it looked like 33 had it.
Belt tries a shot from the
Ooh,
side
nice
for
save from
Connersville.
Grant.
Smith going out of bounds, bats the ball back in bounds. A shot from the side is missed, and the rebound this time goes to South Dearborn.
Yeah, that's one of their rare defensive rebounds right there. Ooh, that's going off, yeah.
Here's a ball knocked away by a Spartan on defense. It'll be South Dearborn ball.
And I tell you what, these kids, I mean, South Dearborn's very fast, and our team, you know, the boys, they're a lot faster than I give them credit for.
Ball worked in to number 33, who gets a shot away and misses it. He rolls around the rim, drops off. He will have a couple of free throws.
We'll call Huffman on that one.
Dalton's first, team's fifth. Meanwhile, at the line is a South Dearborn boy. Can't make the free throw, number 33, Jones. Reveille comes in. Huffman will come out for Connersville.
You know, you think about, geez, Reveille's, you know, 6-7 inches, maybe more shorter than Dalton. Wow, that's unbelievable.
That one took 3 or 4 bounces and finally dropped in for the South Dearborn boy.
Yeah. Ooh, nice. Wow. You know, again, you like something like that from Bo, being aggressive, getting inside, hitting that glass, but it just didn't go for him.
Rebounding South Dearborn.
You know, I was talking about Reveille. You know, he plays like again, we said it before, he plays like he's 7-8 foot tall.
We're in the final seconds of the first half. South Dearborn trailing has the ball.
Yeah, this may be the shortest time they've actually held the ball, you know, less than a minute. I mean, they got a score right here. I mean, they want to at least make this somewhat respectable.
They'll go for the last second shot. They may not get a shot away with this defense.
No, not at all.
Nope, there is one. 12 looks good, but nope. Drops off.
3.8 to go.
Batted away, and the Spartans are awarded the basketball with just over 3 seconds remaining. There's a lineup change as coming in will be Sullenberger, and Reveille goes out. As we near the end of the first half, the ball taken by Smith, drives down, drives through players, puts it up, misses as the horn sounds, and we have played a half here tonight at Spartan Bowl, and the Spartans have a lead of 12-4. South Dearborn scored 8 points in that second quarter, Ron.
Yeah. A point, not 8. A point.
It was 7-3 at the first break. Now it's 12-4. The Spartans had a 5-point second quarter. Not much scoring tonight.
No,
it shouldn't take you very long to figure it out.
No, not at all. I had it before the horn sound. I had it cleared up. You know, again, the Spartans should have more than 12. We talked about it. Again, offensively, you know, they're trying new things. Again, when you're this comfortable, hey, let's try things in game situations. I mean, you want to try that at this time. The only problem with that is let's not let it keep seeping through the whole game and getting into some bad habits. But again, scoring very dismal for the South Dearborn Knights. John Tedesco has 1 point, Justin Jones has 2, and Tyler Moorhead has 1 for their 4 points for the Connersville Spartans. It's a trifecta of 4 points. Let's see, Noah 4, Grant 4, and Bo 4. That's the 12 points for the Connersville Spartans.
Okay, Ron. 3-2 is the record for South Dearborn going into tonight's game, and the Spartans are 4-0. There's a magazine being circulated around the Spartan Bowl tonight that's available for any basketball fans. It's called the Hoosier Basketball Magazine for 2016, 2017, and the Spartans are prominently mentioned in this magazine because they, of course, won a sectional at Newcastle last year, went on to the regional at Southport, and It's a good 3/4 of an inch thick at least.
Yeah, that's huge.
And it tells you everything you've ever wanted to know about Indiana high school basketball. And it's Hoosier Basketball Magazine again. And really urge fans to look for it in bookstores. And it's really a nice articles about the Spartan boys and girls in there.
Yeah, definitely pick this up if you get one.
It's well worth the folks to take a look at it, and it's available at HoosierBasketball.com on the internet for folks that would be interested in it. And again, it talks about the Spartans, Grant Smith, Garrett Silcott, and all the boy Spartans, and the girls too are mentioned in the magazine. So if you're a high school basketball fan, and we know Connersville basketball fans,
they're the faithful.
First ball game, we talked a little bit about it. The JV team went to 5-0, and Junior Spartans looking good, Ron.
Yeah, they are. They're the future. They're looking good, and our boys are looking. All the boys, varsity and JV, looking very, very good. It's a good time to be a Spartan fan.
Well, I mentioned something about the junior varsity. Their roster is Dalton Ailes. He's a junior at 5'6". Clay Garrison is a freshman at 5'8". Grant Davison is a sophomore at 5'11". Garrett Wicks is a freshman at 5'10". Dylan Logan is a sophomore at 5'10". Brett Gray is a sophomore at 5'10". Jugman Dami is a sophomore at 5'11". Tyler Combs is a junior at 5'11". Ethan Smith is a freshman at 6 feet. Drew Shirk's a junior at 6'3", and Griffin Crow is a sophomore at 6 feet. So that's the roster of the junior Spartans. And if you're coming to a game at Spartan Bowl, you might come a bit early. They tip off at 6 o'clock for the JV team, and then the varsity follows. We are at Spartan Bowl tonight in an Eastern Indiana Athletic Conference game. The Spartans are hosting the South Dearborn Knights, and at halftime it is Connersville 12, South Dearborn 4. And we right now remind you that you are watching Spartan basketball on TV3. We begin the second half of play here tonight at Spartan Bowl. Connersville 12 and South Dearborn 4. So does that mean we'll have a 24-8 ball game?
I think we will, if my math is correct. And I tell you, South Dearborn coach is finally now coming out to the bench from the tunnel.
Spartan will put the ball in play. Belt will pass it into Silcott. Spartan original 5 in there, and also the starting 5 for South Dearborn starting this second half of play.
Yeah, it looked like it was almost the identical play they started with. It's just that Grant didn't get fouled on that, getting inside.
Here's Isaacs out to Silcott, sets for a 3, which is
beautiful.
Tipped in by number 40, Grant Smith.
Yeah, that was a beautiful anticipation there from Grant as he saw that the ball was going to. Watch him come into your screen right here, Fran. Look at that. That is just beautiful.
He has 6 points.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. Again, our offense was just pretty anemic. Again, South Dearborn held the ball about 3/4 of that half. Due to our sticky defense. But, again, when we had the ball, we didn't execute like we should have or can.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Move. Nice play by South Dearborn, but they can't score. Number 33 missed the layup, but they got to work the ball in. Here's Isaacs driving down and scoring. And a timeout being taken by Coach Brown.
Yeah, right. And that was a nice pass there from Grant, kind of a no look. And again, right there, that was beautiful from Bo. That's concentration right there. That's the definition of it as he got glass and, again, didn't get a clean grab on it, but he kept focused on it.
Something he didn't like. He called a quick timeout.
Yeah, he had that scowl on his face. He wasn't too happy. And I don't know if it was just the no-look pass, the cuteness of it all, and he doesn't want us to get too cute.
I'm not sure either. What
one of the greatest basketball players that has ever privilege to watch was Tim Duncan, and you know, he's going to be going in the Hall of Fame when he's eligible his first year. And he was one of those players that they called the big fundamental because he played fundamental basketball.
Yes.
He didn't do anything cute, didn't do anything fancy. He just played basketball the way you're supposed to play. And Kerry doesn't want us to get too cute, to get too fancy. Play the way that we are supposed to play fundamental basketball, sound basketball, and let's you know, get more points than 12 and a half.
South Dearborn ball. Working it under the basket, but not taking a shot, bringing it back out.
You know, again, South Dearborn has to feel like there's more than 5 counters to Spartans, and then missing that easy bunny the last time, you know, has got to really take some wind out of the sails if there was ever any wind. That was just wow.
Pass intercepted by Huffman for Connersville, and Spartans control the ball. Delt has it right now for CHS. Bounces it into Huffman. He's in traffic, and a tied up ball.
Yeah, you know, Dalton, they just hesitated just enough for the South Dearborn player, number 34, Tyler Moorhead, to get his hands on the ball. And you know, that was a nice play there from Moorhead. One of their rare defensive stops. A lot of the times we've stopped ourselves. That was a good defensive stand there for South Dearborn.
Knights on the attack now, trying to put some points on the board. They only have 4, and we're in the second half of play.
Yeah, they've only had 1 since the first half.
Yes, they've had 1 field goal in this ball game.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And two from the
Right.
from the line.
In fact, the 6 quarters of conference basketball, the Spartans have given up 7 baskets. 6 of those were in that Rushville game, throughout the entire game where they only scored 15 points.
Right, that's right.
And
that's
then here tonight, 2 quarters with 1 basket scored.
You know, again, can't say this enough, and you and I have covered the Spartans now for 8 years. I've never seen a defense this good.
No. Now here's the ball knocked away, and South Dearborn boy loses control. Spartans will inbound.
You know, the coach for South Dearborn, Brown, the other Brown, not Kerry Brown's Brown.
We have 2 Browns
Yeah.
here tonight. Kerry for Connersville and Mike for South Dearborn.
Yeah, the battle of the Browns. You know, again, when you're playing this good a defense, and again, that is a forced turnover. A lot of times you're expected a foul. You want a foul. You want the calls, and you're not getting them. And again, that's just how good this defense is. You know, they're able to force turnovers without fouling.
Spartans have the ball. Mike Brown, Ron, has won 466 varsity games.
Oh, that guy's a Hall of Famer.
221 in 30 years of varsity coaching.
Yeah, he knows how to. Well, that was nice.
Scooting around the Spartan defenders was John Tedesco. He has 3 points as he lays one up and in.
Yeah,
it's
that was
16-6 right now.
Yeah, somebody
Spartans
missed
with
that
a
one.
10-point lead and the basketball. That was probably the best shot of the night for South Dearborn. There's a little jumper from the free throw lane by Grant Smith of Connersville. Missed, rebounding Huffman. He is fouled.
Yeah, the South Dearborn faithful, they're not liking the fact that they thought Grant had walked. But again, one thing I'm impressed about seeing Grant today is that, you know, he's been really anticipating the shots, anticipating the misses, and really playing good around the glass tonight.
A non-shooting foul. I thought they might put Huffman to the line, but they didn't. Get the ball inbounded to Connersville. Long pass inbounds to Isaacs. He goes to Belt. Over to Smith. 4 minutes to play in quarter number 3 here tonight. Here's Isaacs. A shot on the way.
Yeah.
Good from deep in the corner. Another great 3-pointer by Bo Isaacs. He has 9 points.
Yeah, you know, he's got that touch.
Yes.
I mean, you know, when he first came up with the Spartans as a freshman 4 years ago, you know, he was the guy that would get the cleanup off the glass, and now he's just developed to an all-around. I mean, he leads the team in rebounding almost every year, but he has that touch outside, and, you know, that adds an extra dimension to that kid.
Bo averages 7.5 points a game, so he's above that tonight. South Dearborn with the ball. In traffic, the ball handler. Tedesco. Connersville defenders.
You know, if you want to make a comeback, you're going to have to, at some point, South Dearborn is going to have to, at some point, just be aggressive, drive, maybe try to draw the fouls to get to the line.
Here's
like
Tedesco
that,
driving down. Shot is missed.
Defensively.
Rebounding Smith of Connersville.
Oh,
underneath Isaacs. Shot up close. Won't drop, and the rebound goes to
against Garrett.
South
he
Dearborn,
walked.
and traveling called on the South Dearborn boy will give the ball to Connersville on the turnover.
Yeah, I thought they were calling the foul on Garrett right there, but again, the South Dearborn player walked, and you may want to say that that was a forced walk, if there ever is one. I mean,
Brindley comes in for South Dearborn, and Jones comes back in. 34 goes to the bench for the Knights, Moorhead. Spartans Huffman comes out.
Yeah, number 50, sorry.
Coming in is Reveille for CHS in a guard spot.
Yeah, number 50 is Peyton Sippy. He is the tallest guy on the floor at 6'7". He's listed as 6'4", but he's about an inch taller than Grant, who's 6'6".
A little over 2 minutes to play in third quarter.
That's
Shot from the corner is good. Belt. Nice three-pointer for Noah. He has 7 points tonight.
Yeah, that was a nice shot there from Noah. You know, he needs to start heating up. Looks like he's starting that tonight. You can feel it boiling with him.
Noah averages 3.5 points a game, so he's well above his average.
Oh, yeah.
There's a ball knocked away by Smith, but he can't control it. It goes out of bounds. South Dearborn will have possession.
You know, I'm impressed. Not that this is not unusual for Grant, but he just seems like he's hustling a whole lot more tonight. I mean, this kid's a hustler.
Yes.
But tonight, I mean, he is just all over the floor.
Silcott comes out, and Lee comes in for Connersville. Meanwhile, South Dearborn will inbound. Under a couple of minutes to play in the third period.
Okay, nice defense there from Garrett. They're going to call him.
South Dearborn boy is knocked to the floor.
Yeah, Braxton, I mean, not Garrett, but Braxton, again, he's one of those kids that just, you know, plays much bigger than what he is. And what I like about him is that he's not afraid to take a charge.
Non-shooting foul. South Dearborn will inbound. A minute and a half left to play in this third period.
Nice.
They have 2 points. Spartans have 10 in this third quarter so far.
Yeah, that was a nice play there. Again, nice positioning there from Grant.
South Dearborn tries a shot. It's short. Number 12 with the rebound, Brindley.
Yeah, one of their rare offensive rebounds. And they're
nice play. They got to get a guy in close, but he can't get the shot to drop. But they grab the rebound, so they keep possession.
Yeah, again, South Dearborn down 16. Got to start doing something sometime very soon. You say that, and it just seems like our defense picks it up even more.
Number 12 fires long for South Dearborn, misses. Reveille for Connersville on the rebound.
Yeah, Grant didn't realize Bo was right next to him, that Braxton was passing the Bo, and Grant thought it was his. He said, hey, my bad on that.
A bad pass out of bounds, South Dearborn.
It would have been a great pass if it went right to Bo, but Grant didn't realize Bo was there. And Braxton looked at Bo and said, I was going to you, and Grant's like, yeah, I know.
Charlie Tedesco goes to the bench, replaced by his brother John. And he, the little point guard, will bring it up court. He's listed at 5'11". I don't think he's 5'11".
No, if he's 5'11", we're 8 feet tall.
Whistle stops play. Foul coming up on a Spartan number 31. That's number 2 on Braxton Reveille.
Yeah, just got enough where he got the foul again. You know, Braxton used to going against guys that are bigger.
Shooting foul, Justin Jones. It rims and drops off, and we've seen that a lot tonight with South Dearborn. Those guys just can't buy a basket.
Not at all. I mean, it just seems like the lid is closed for them.
Here's Huffman coming in for Connersville. Reveille will go out. A second free throw try coming up. Here's Sallenbarger coming in for Connersville. And Lee goes out. Now the free throw coming up by number 33 for the Knights.
Wow.
Just won't go. Those, almost feel sorry for those kids.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean
and again, sometimes it gets in your head whenever you cannot get inside, whenever you've been forced to have a walk. I mean, that was pretty much a forced walk last time as the Spartans are waiting for the last shot with 17 seconds to go. You know, it gets in your head even when you're at the line.
Sure, yes.
I mean, you kind of feel like there's Spartans in your face when you're at the free throw line.
That's a good point. Belt bounces to Huffman. Up close, tries a shot, missed. Caught on the arm by a South Dearborn boy.
No, I like the way Dalton, every time he's got the ball, he's tried to get inside, and you know he's not ahead. He doesn't. Took one in the face.
Son Jones, his second, team second of the second half. Meanwhile, at the free throw line and missing a shot is Dalton Huffman of Connersville. Dalton averages 4.5 points a game. Here's his second free throw try coming up. Gets it for the Spartans' 23rd point of this ball game. And a couple of lineup changes. Grant Smith will go out. Wes Smith replaces him. Isaacs goes out. Reveille comes back in with 3.6 seconds on the clock here in the third period. It will be South Dearborn ball. Backcourt, number 3 fires long and hits a 3 as the buzzer sounds. Oh, that's got to make South Dearborn.
I'm excited for
team
him.
feel better. That was a pretty shot.
Yeah, that was a nice shot
from behind the free throw circle.
Yeah, you know, again, that's what they've been used to all night, having someone in your face for a shot. And you know, Tedesco hits one from the back of the net.
We played 3 quarters here tonight. The Spartans have the lead over South Dearborn 23-9. At the halftime, it was 12-4 in favor of the Spartans. Silcott reporting back in. He'll be back on the floor for Connersville as we get underway with the fourth quarter here tonight.
Offensively, we played a little bit better in that quarter. Again, you know, started playing pretty well. Started playing, you know, with 6 points right or 4 points right away the first part of that quarter, but got a little too fancy. And Kerry called that timeout to right the ship a little bit. And since then, we've been playing pretty fundamentally sound basketball. As the keeper, Elf, that looks strangely familiar like the Spartan Warrior, but hey, he could be more than that. Maybe that's Santa's elf. I don't know. Maybe it's a combination of Santa and the keeper elf. I like that as the Spartan cheer block right there. Is liking what they're seeing tonight.
There's the buzzer signaling the end of the break here as we go from quarter 3 to quarter 4 of this ball game tonight at Spartan Bowl. Hope you're enjoying it on TV3. A low scoring affair, but a lot of defense being displayed by the Spartans.
Yeah, incredible defense. I mean, this is something that you know, you can teach how to play good, solid defense.
Connersville will inbound.
And you may think, well, you know, we're playing a team that's a lot smaller than we are. We're playing a team that, you know, on paper we shouldn't have any problem with. But, you know, go back to the last game when we played Pendleton Heights. I mean, their defense was smothering them.
Grant Smith gets within 10 feet of the basket, fires one from the free throw lane. Grant has 8 points, and Spartans have 25.
You know, and Kerry said in the pregame show, Fran, he said he would like to have, you know, 3 of the guys scoring double figures, and that's always nice to have that.
Sure.
But, you know, sometimes our guys don't have to score. You know, obviously tonight we don't have to score that much.
And Brindley, number 12, trying a long shot, which is missed by South Dearborn, and Connersville with the rebound.
You know, surprisingly, Silcott tonight is held scoreless. It's a shocker.
Number 40 fires for the Spartans. Smith missing. Rebounding South Dearborn. Here's Tedesco driving down.
That's a charge, yeah.
There's a whistle stopping play.
You know, Garrett was nailed. Not sure if he took it a little hard.
Offensive foul on number 3, his third. team's third the second half.
Already had him for 3, but
Connersville ball.
there's some bumping and grinding right there.
Silcott is the ball handler, bringing in the front court. Here's Belt with the ball. Gives out to Isaacs. Now Grant Smith. Works to Huffman, to Isaacs. Gets inside. Nice turnaround jumper. Put up and in.
Fundamental.
Nice little hook shot. 11 points for Bo Isaacs, having a good game.
Yeah, he's having a very good game. I mean, he was due for one.
See what the Knights can do now with their shot at the basket. Almost a loose basketball, but they keep possession, and number 3 drives down and scores on a layup. That's Tedesco. He has 8 points. 8 of the 11 for South Dearborn. One player.
Well, that's going in.
52.
Oh, no.
Isaacs wins the basket. Tipped up and in on the follow through by Smith.
Yeah, you know, we'll just give him a slam on that again. That's watching Grant coming in from right there. Look at that. He knew that and he anticipated it. That was unbelievable. Again, Grant is all over the place tonight.
There's a long shot by South Dearborn, which is missed. Smith grabs a rebound by Connersville, drives down, misses on a layup attempt. Fight for the ball. Whistle stops play. Let's see what the officials rule. They're going to rule South Dearborn ball as Silcott and the South Dearborn boy, number 34, collide and fall out of bounds. That was Moorhead for South Dearborn.
You know, Garrett Silcott lit up Pendleton Heights on the last game of the week, and 24 points. He's held scoreless tonight, but boy, this kid, you wouldn't know it the way that he's playing defensively. He is in the grill of his defender. He is, bouncing around and forcing turnovers. I mean, look at that right there. I mean, that's tough.
He's a South Dearborn boy trying to get through a couple of the Spartans. Passes off to a teammate. And the Knights setting up a play that they have to figure out his defense of Connersville. There's Tedesco trying a jumper, which is missed. Foul under the basket. Here comes the call. It's on the Spartan, number 12. That'll be picked up by Silcott.
That's his 4th.
Number 3 on Garrett. Meanwhile, South Dearborn inbounds. They're into the court. Knights number 22, Charlie Tedesco, is the ball handler. Gives to his brother,
Nice
who loses
steal.
control of the ball. Silcott steals it away from him, brings it up court, goes to Belt in the corner. Underneath to Huffman, and Huffman getting set for a shot, has the ball knocked away from him, batted out of bounds by South Dearborn defenders. Spartans will keep possession in front court.
We've gotten inside quite a few times with Dalton there, and he's been able to get to the line only once.
Seth Couch will come in for South Dearborn, and Moorhead, 34, goes to the bench. Meanwhile, Spartans inbound, comes into Isaacs, so to Belt. Here's Silcott to Isaacs. Smith drives in along the baseline, fires and scores. Let's see if it counts or not.
I think it should count there.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, that was.
The foul is called on Couch as.
Watch this right here, friend.
He was.
That's a Larry Bird fadeaway right there. That's almost rude.
Smith, a possible three-point play. Nope. Hits the front of the rim.
Never
drops off.
Bo.
Now here's another whistle, a stopping play.
Yeah, they're calling Bo on that.
Pushing foul on Bo Isaacs. 12 points for Smith tonight. Grant Smith for Connersville. First foul on number 52, Isaacs. Team's 4th. Meanwhile, South Dearborn in the front court. Driving the baseline, passing off, corner shot looked good on the way, but it drops off the rim. And the rebound goes to Connersville. Silcott comes out with it. Feeds over to Belt in the corner. On the baseline is Isaacs. Out to Smith, an open shot that Grant misses. Hits the front of the rim, a little bit short.
Oh, nice.
And,
That's off
almost
Noah.
a nice steal by Belt for Connersville, but He touched the ball last as it went out of bounds, so it will be South Dearborn ball.
You know, I don't know how many times we saw tonight Noah, you know, really disrupt Tedesco or any ball handlers. He kicks it out right there. And, you know, just a very, very good defender, Noah Belt, tonight. I mean, very, very good.
Spartans with a lead of 20 points here in the final period. Stays at 20 as South Dearborn misses a free throw attempt.
Nice move.
Smith
That's
up
it.
court, drives the baseline, scores. Grant Smith was at 14.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's, you know, again, just a nice head fake there from Grant.
Here's South Dearborn on the attack. Number 3 fires long and misses. Isaacs with the rebound, tries a pass for Belt, but it's intercepted by number 3, Tedesco for South Dearborn. Knights in control. Here's 34. A whistle stopping play. Away from the basketball, a foul is called.
Yeah, he's been kind of, you know, elbowing Garrett all night. I mean, that's a foul right there.
Number 34, Moorhead. That's his 3rd, team's 5th. Silcott comes out, Reveille comes in for Connersville, and he will trigger it into Grant Smith. Here's Smith walking it across the timeline. I didn't know he could walk.
I didn't
either. He could run.
Yeah, you're right about that. Nice.
There's a shot missed, and a nice rebound by South Dearborn on that play.
Yeah, that was a pass inside to Dalton. And Dalton wasn't able to get back up. They defended him very well.
Tedesco drives down, gets around the Spartan defenders, and puts one up left-handed.
Yeah, that kid's fast.
That's their 13th, 12th and 13th point. Spartans still
10.
by 20. Isaacs loses control of the ball. Whistle stops play. He was caught in the arm by a South Dearborn boy. See if the official puts it on. Here comes the call. Number 34, Moorhead.
Yes, I got him for.
That's his 4th.
Yep.
Meanwhile, is Bo Isaacs at the line for free throws. Got it. Meanwhile, Kerry Brown has a conference with 3 of the Spartan players. Huffman comes out, and Sullenberger comes back in for Connersville, and Isaacs is ready for his 2nd free throw, and number 12 comes back into the ball game for South Dearborn. Brindley and number 22, Charlie Tedesco, heads for the bench. Isaacs' free throw is perfect. He's only missed 1 all season long. He has 10 of 11 now. 13 points for Bo. 10 of 11 free throws on the season. Yeah, good ball handling by South Dearborn right now. They're penetrating that Spartan defense, but they can't get the shot away. But there's one. Rebounding number 34 puts it up and in for the Knights. 3 points now for that player, number 34, Moorhead.
Yeah,
here's another foul called. It's going to be on South Dearborn.
Yeah, Grant, you know, again, went inside, got the foul. 32, that's
Seth Couch. He's one of the senior at South Dearborn. Called for his 3rd foul. That's the 17th foul. Meanwhile, shooting the 1-and-1 will be Connersville's Grant Smith. Grant fires it up and makes it. Wes Smith will be coming in for Connersville, but he will be replacing Grant. So he waits on the sidelines until Grant tries his bonus free throw. It's on its way and looks good. Spartans have 37 points, 15 for their opponents tonight, and Grant Smith goes to the bench with 16 points, and
he's
gets
out.
Some applause from the Spartan faithful here tonight.
He's beaten South Dearborn by himself.
That's right. There's a shot from the side by number 12, Brindley. He may get hot in the final 2 minutes of this ball game. He's their leading scorer. Point 17 and 18 for the visitors to Spartan Bowl. Now Connersville ball in backcourt. Full court press. Sullenberger flips over to Reveille, and Braxton gets it in the front court. There's a collision of players. Bo Isaacs controls the ball. Nice ball control. Out to Dalton Lee. He's back in the game for CHS. Wes Smith.
Fans going crazy as Gavin Wicks is going to be coming in.
There's Smith putting it up and in, but I think a foul was called before the shot was made.
Yeah, we'll be going to the line from here on out, as this will be their 8th foul. As you see Grant, Bo right there.
Isaacs will be at the line. Meanwhile, Gavin Wicks will be coming in for Connersville. That was the crowd reacting when he got up off the bench to come in.
Yeah, the Keebler Elf over there holding up Wicks' sign. He's a big fan.
He'll be replacing Isaacs, who's at the free throw line. Both shot, good.
Gavin must be on Santa's nice list. He must have a list all to himself.
Second free throw by Isaacs will not drop. Well,
that's
rare misses.
Yeah.
Just doesn't happen.
No. It's like the sighting for the Loch Ness Monster.
South Dearborn with the basketball after grabbing the rebound. It's a whistle stopping play.
See anything that happened, we'll find out. Calling
foul going to be called on Bo Isaacs, and he'll be leaving the ball game. The fans cheer him tonight. What was his point total again, Ron?
Right now, 14.
Okay, thank you. Meanwhile, South Dearborn ball goes in number 12, Brindley, their leading point maker. He feeds off to a teammate, backing his way to the basket.
Oh, wow.
Rims it, comes out. That's number 34. He grabs his own rebound, tries a second shot.
Wow.
That's not good, but it's finally tipped in by teammate 32, Couch, I believe.
Yeah.
We'll get credit for that ball. Meanwhile, here comes Dalton Lee down court, going around a couple of defenders and for a left-handed layup.
Yeah, that was a beautiful right there from Dalton as he,
Brindley
kind of magicked it.
Long for South Dearborn, missing. Connersville will
turn it over.
Have for a minute at the basketball. Sullenberger loses control. It goes to Brindley, fires and rims one. The teammate though is there to put it up and in, number 32. That's Seth Couch, senior at 6 feet.
Don't know what happened there for the whistle, but 32.
Spartans need to hurry and put the ball in play as the official standing there with the ball and said white ball. Finally, Reveille goes over to take the ball and to put it in play. We're in the final seconds of this ball game.
Get over the line. You don't have.
Gavin Wicks with the ball.
Oh,
now
geez.
Lee has it, drives toward the basket. He's in the
that's
lane.
another one.
Puts it up, missing. Rebounding is South Dearborn. 14 seconds on the clock. Knights drive down. There is a boy driving the lane. Whistle stops play. 2 free throws going to be awarded to a Knight.
Yeah, he saw that opening. It's going to be on Dalton right there, clearly all the way.
Dalton Lee's first foul. 2 free throws for Brindley. 5'10" senior at South Dearborn. Free throw good. Left-handed shot. Here's Belt coming back in for Connersville, replacing Dalton Lee. Brindley ready for his second free throw. If he makes it, it'll be the 24th point for his team. He does. 40-24. 5 points for Brindley, and that may be the final score as the Spartans are putting the ball in play. 4 seconds on the clock. There's Reveille not trying, or Spartans not trying any kind of a final shot. They let the time run out as the buzzer sounds to end this ball game here tonight at Spartan Bowl, and the final score is 40 Connersville and 24 for South Dearborn by quarters. It was Connersville 7-3 at the end of the first period. 12-4 they had a halftime lead. After 3 it was 23-9. The final score is 40-24. And Ron, the Knights were never in this ball game.
No, they were never in this ball game. I mean, they could not penetrate that defense. They couldn't do anything offensively that first 3.5 quarters. I mean, they scored more in the fourth quarter because they were just really running and gunning it. Anything that was set offensively, they couldn't do. Again, it was just a great defensive effort for the Connersville Spartans.
You'll be having the scoring here in a second.
Yeah,
this is the third loss for South Dearborn. They're 3-3 on the season, and for the Spartans, it's win number 5 and number 2 in the Eastern Indiana Athletic Conference. You have the scoring?
Yes, I do. For the South Dearborn Knights, they were led by John Tedesco's 10 points. Hunter Brindley had 5. Seth Couch had 4. Justin Jones had 2. And Tyler Moorhead chipped in 2 for the South Dearborn Knights. For the Connersville Spartans, they were led by Grant Smith, 16 points. Bo Isaacs had, Bo Isaacs had 14. Dalton Lee had 1. Noah Belt had 8, and Dalton Huffman had 1, and Dalton Lee had 2 for the Connersville Spartans.
Another defensive masterpiece by Connersville.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is how you win ball games defensively. That's what kept us in the ball game when our offense kind of was struggling there in that first quarter, kind of doing things that weren't real fundamental basketball. And Kerry got on the troops about it. Told them to get back to playing fundamental basketball. That's how our offense runs real well. Is that when we're just basic and fundamental, we do like to know who look passes. I mean, Dalton had a few. Of theirs, so did Grant. But again, get back to the basics, get back to our style of basketball. That's what makes us run. And again, very impressive from the Spartans. One thing that was surprising, Garrett Sokot didn't score anything, but man, he was outstanding defensively. Sometimes you don't have to score to make an impact, and Garrett made an impact on their shooters. Excellent defensive performance there from Garrett Sokot.
I think some of the fans were disappointed there wasn't more offense in this ball game, but like I said,
sometimes that happens.
You have to have the ball to score, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, South Dearborn had the ball for many minutes in that first half, and again, it just was a testament to our defense. Our defense was outstanding from whistle to whistle, from horn to horn, and I'm just so proud of the boys.
Winning night for Connersville all the way around as the JV team goes to 5-0 on the season with a 38-24 win in tonight's first ball game. Our director and instant replay by John Pause, scoreboard graphics and sound, Justin Roberts. Our camera operators, Mitch Richardson, Devin Hamilton, Joe Minrick, and Megan Murray. We're going to be having some comments from the winning coach here on TV3, and you are watching Spartan basketball on Connersville TV3. Coach, your visitors tonight to Spartan Bowl started off playing a slow game.
Yeah, they did. They kind of tried to do what Rushville did and slow the game down, and they had some success at it. We've been there. We've played patient before. Probably not quite that patient, some of the Connersville teams I've had. But they felt like that's what they had to do to give them a chance to win. And to our kids' credit, we had the lead. We didn't have to come out and chase them. We did a little bit, and then we got a little bit of foul trouble, and didn't feel comfortable extending our defense anymore at that point in time. Got into the locker room at halftime, talked to the kids about what we needed to do. The kids came out and extended it gradually in the second half. I think it got up over 20 there in the fourth quarter, and then we went to our bench, and we just need to finish out the game a little bit better because some of those guys that finished the game, we're counting on them, and we have high expectations of them, and we just want to finish the games out better, whether we have our starters or our subs in.
So that was your concern in this ball game?
Well, I mean, defensively we played okay. I talked to the radio guys. Offensively, I'd like us to probably make some better decisions. We talk to our kids all the time about great possessions, and great possessions to us is you get layups, you get post moves, and you get wide open step-in threes. And if those aren't the shots you're getting, and they won't all go in, but if those aren't the shots you're getting and someone's going to come down and make you play defense for a minute and 2 minutes at a time, then you're playing into their hands. So I didn't think always we had as great offensive possessions as I wanted us to. But I thought our defense was solid again.
Yeah, it was, and it forced forced those guys to miss a lot of shots.
Well, they had one field goal at halftime. They hit a couple of free throws. And again, they were playing slow, but they didn't have anything either. There wasn't much there. And I think because they didn't get some stuff their first couple possessions, then they decided to even play slower.
Coach, you'll be going on the road now for a long time. We won't be back to Spartan Bowl until mid-January. We need a guide to show you where it's at.
That's what Sam told me. So, we'll miss you guys in your coverage. We've got to go play at Richmond. We've got to go play at Greenfield. Then we got the Weddick tournament. And then,
you'll be in Newcastle for a
that our
classic
first home
game.
I know we've got Greensburg coming up, and we go play in the Challenge Cup at Newcastle.
Right, that's at Newcastle.
I wish we were home a little bit more, but it's just a break of the schedule that we're going to be on the road, and we're going to be road warriors for a while.
Will you play 4 games in the Weddick tournament?
Yeah, we'll play 2 on the first day. We're in a pool with Portage and Indianapolis Tinley, and then we'll play a Park Tudor, Franklin Central, a Bedford North Lawrence, somebody like that in our third, and then our 4th game. I don't know. There's 12 teams over there.
That's on December 27th, 28th, and 29th. You're going to be away for 9 ball games because you've got 2 left this year on the season. Then you play those 4 games, and then you have to play 3 before you get home on the 17th of January.
Well, the tournament's on the road, so we got to figure out a way between now and sectional and regional and beyond to win games on the road. So we're gonna get that opportunity in this stretch against some really good competition.
Yes, you are, and I know you look forward to that. You want to play tough teams.
Well, we want to win, but we want to also improve, and I think that's how you improve, by playing good people. And we're going to have a number of different challenges and opportunities over the next 2.5 months to grow as a team.
Coach, I know the fans will follow the Spartans. You'll have a lot of Connersville backing at these ball games.
Oh, especially going to Richmond and Greenfield, Newcastle, places like that. We've already traveled well to Shelbyville and Rushville, so yeah, I would expect the Spartan fans to be in full force.
One of those ball games will be at Greensburg, an important conference ball game. What can you tell us about Pirates this year?
Well, they're young, they're long, they're going to be a really good team. Right now, they're just they're inexperienced, so they've got weeks between now and then to improve. I've been impressed with them, what I've seen of them, but they are a young basketball team, so hopefully our experience will carry us through in that game.
JV team looked good tonight, winning number 5 in a row.
They're doing a really good job. Coach Bauman's kids are playing hard. They're playing well, and I guess varsity and JV are both undefeated at this point in time. I don't know if we could ever say that 5 games into the year in the 8 years that I've been here. So our younger kids are doing a great job as well.
40 points tonight for the Spartans, 24 for South Dearborn. Spartans win number 5, number 2 in the conference. Coach, congratulations, and out of those 9 ball games, we'll win 9.
I hope you're right, Sam. I appreciate the coverage tonight.
Thanks again, Coach. Coach Gary Brown of the Spartans here on a wrap-up of tonight's ball game with South Dearborn, the opposition, here at Spartan Bowl. Our next Spartan telecast on TV3 will be the Lady Knights from South Dearborn meeting the Lady Spartans here at Spartan Bowl. Kind of unusual, Ron, to have the boys 1 ball game followed by the Lady Knights from South Dearborn.
And let's hope that the Lady Spartans follow the boys and walk away with a victory at our next telecast.
For Ron Wiley, this is Fran Schulman, thanking you as always for watching Spartan Sports on TV3. Good night, everybody.